Let's go. Man, this is it.
This is it.
Boom.
Karl, welcome to 312 Unscripted, everybody who's watching.
What's good, everybody? What's good, Chicago? Welcome
Another
to
episode
what?
6.
1, 2, yeah, 6 time. I was going to do Booker T, but that's 5 times.
And today, we have a very special guest. We have Mr. Macho Man himself.
Mr. Muscle Man.
One of the culprits for Josie Smollett's people.
Yo.
We have Choobie, a.k.a. Francis.
Yeah. You can call me Choobie.
Choobie.
Instagrams. My
What
Instagram, Choobie27.
Nice.
Choobie27. Choobie27. Instagram.
There you go.
Choobie 27.
Yeah, you can plug it at on the video.
We'll pop it up. We'll pop it up.
Give him the handle.
I know, right?
Get it on there.
All right, so
All right, man. It's good to have you on the show.
I'm happy to be here.
Stoked to have you here. I mean, I was excited the last time we were supposed to have you on here, but I'm just happy that you're here. It's finally happening.
Tremaine, man, we had a good guest though. We didn't
What's
come
up?
in. We had a Mr.
I mean, we should have both of them on
Mr.
here at the
Pump
same
Iron.
time. Yeah, I would like to have Francis interview Mr. Pump Iron.
Oh man, I think he's gonna keep it really 100.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, that could be an interesting conversation.
He probably benches times for 100.
Okay. Well, I mean, we could get into that.
All right, so Choobie,
I'm down.
tell us a little bit about yourself.
What do you want to know? Like, let's get into it.
How did you end up?
Wait, hold on. Before we get into the questions, share with everybody how you two know each other.
Oh, so let me start there then. So me and Choobie know each other from work. We work at the same company, and we kicked it off really easy. Easy to talk to. We get into the kicks. That's how we started getting more talking.
Oh, dope.
He's always into the shoe game. I'm into the shoe game, so that's how we got to talking a lot.
Nice.
And then he sees me and he says, "Hey man, you should start working out." And you know how I am, pretty hesitant about that. So I don't.
Why are you hesitant though?
I don't have the motivation. I don't know how. How do you wake up in the morning and say, "Hey man, I'm gonna go work out"? Because we work the same shift. So
I think fitness is a lifestyle. Fitness is not something you just want to do. You have to love to do it.
There you go. There you go.
So, yeah, like you said, I try to get him to work out. He ghosted me twice.
You ghosted him twice.
yeah, dude.
What was your excuse though?
My excuse for not working out, like I said, I just don't have the motivation, man.
So you don't want to fit it into your life.
It's not just the scheduling, probably. But yeah, no, he makes time. So
Absolutely. I mean, you make time during the pre-show. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about like how all of us only have 24 hours.
24 hours.
So how are you managing that 24 hours in order to make those priorities fit? So apparently, would you like for it to be a priority in your life though?
I do definitely have to get in shape.
Yeah. So the answer you heard it right here. Can I call you Francis though?
Yeah, for sure.
I like Francis. I like Francis.
Yeah, come on, Francis. Yeah.
So how did you get into the whole weight game?
So let me just go back to origin, right? I've been in America for only 8 years. I grew up in Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian, so yeah, growing up in Nigeria, hard life,
Oh man.
Came over to America and yeah, it's been good so far. So coming to America, I didn't start fitness until 3 years ago. So a lot of people they think that is a lie. Some people are like, oh, you just did fitness 3 years ago and you look like that. Nah, but I started fitness 3 years ago. I had an awakening when I went to a doctor. I took my, I did a medical checkup.
Okay.
And it showed me my LDL levels, cholesterol levels, all of that.
What is
LDL, HDL.
What is that? For the people that don't know.
Level, cholesterol level, good cholesterol, bad cholesterol levels, and all of that.
Okay.
So my bad cholesterol was kind of high. I was drinking a lot and all of that. So he was telling me like, do you have any history of like cancer in your family? When he said it, I was shocked. I was shocked because my father actually passed away from cancer. So
sorry to hear that.
yeah, that's like when I was 14. So when I saw that, I was like, wait, is this guy? What does he know from this little,
Checkup.
checkup? How does he know this? He was like, yeah, because this high, that high, and I was like, yes. And he was like, man, you need to start doing something like fitness, like get your cardiovascular health going. Watch what you eat, reduce drinking. I still drink sometimes. Now,
But you got to make up for it.
Yeah, you gotta keep your cardiovascular health is one major thing in fitness that people don't talk much about. Everybody just want to grow muscle, grow biceps, have thick legs, and all of that. But cardiovascular health is, for me, the major part of health in every individual that you need to focus on.
Okay.
Because if your heart is not working well, if your kidney, your liver, all of those are not working well, what's muscle for? What's the biceps for? What is the big carbs for?
Mm-hmm.
So when he told me that, I was thinking in my head, if this man is telling me this and my father actually passed away from that, I need to do something about it. And I went to the gym one night, just an angry night, went to the gym, lifted the weights, and I'll be honest with you, I enjoyed what I felt.
Nice.
You mean the whole soreness and all that?
Yeah, I enjoyed the way I felt the pump. Basically,
Nice.
now, when I say this, people are going to be like, oh, that's the old generic conversation that, oh, yeah, you lifted the weight and you felt good. No, this is kind of different. Immediately I lifted, I did the 20-30 minutes on the cardio.
Mm-hmm.
I ran on the treadmill for like 20-30 minutes. After that, I felt kind of good.
Okay.
And that kept me coming back. And at that point in life, I was actually going through some emotional stress and all of that. And actually, fitness brought me out of that too. Because going to the gym, being in there, working out, I just saw changes in my life. I just felt better.
Working
overall.
out does release endorphins, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so when you work out, you release endorphins. Endorphins is the happy hormones. People would know. Happy hormones means the hormones that makes you feel happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you work out, after a workout session, you definitely feel kind of happy. The sore is there, but you do
you
have
feel
those
great.
hormones going through your body, like you actually did something good. So imagine having that 5 days a week for 365, like for a whole year.
Mm-hmm.
You good. You get addicted to that. So when people say fitness is hard and being lazy, I kind of find it hard to believe, because if you're releasing endorphins
Right.
every single session, how do you not enjoy that?
Right. How do you not go back? Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the hardest
Feel you.
part about what he's talking about is just getting up and going to that. I get that you can feel good and have those endorphins running, those happy hormones, as he said. But the problem is that some people just don't have that motivation to just get up and feel and want to get that. And
Is
I'm not
it-
saying specifically me. I'm just saying in general. There's a lot of people that do have plans and say, you know what, I got to work out. A lot of New Year's resolutions are usually like working out.
Oh
you know?
yeah. And
That's like when the worst time to join the gym.
From January, it hits an all-time high, and then it dips though.
Super.
It dips.
It
right?
probably dips in the summer because that's when you can go out and do stuff like running outside and stuff.
Yeah, around June, July, you start seeing the gyms get empty. I've been in the gym for 3 years consistently, so for a fact, January, I see new faces. I see hundreds of new faces. I'm like, yo, I didn't see this guy no more. Then after like 3-4 months, you just see them, stop going to the gym. And you said motivation. Besides motivation, I think social media is one thing that demotivates people, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Dude,
people go on.
I see myself in freaking pictures and I'm like, damn, man,
No,
that guy's
no,
a slob.
Nah, I don't think he's
Nah,
alluding to that though.
Not that.
Well, that's how I heard it.
No. So social media is, I see people get body dysmorphia just looking at other people. So you go, like we were talking before we got on set, right? Some people look at other people's physique and be like, yo, man, I can do that. I can do that in 6 weeks. Then you put everything you got in 6 weeks and you don't even see any single change. You get demotivated.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
some people have a lot of, okay, so I'm a kind of fitness person that when I have two clients right now, and I always tell them, think about that your greatest physique that you want to achieve.
Picture it.
Picture it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give a shout out to Greg Doucette, right? Greg Doucette said that, and when I listened to that, I actually thought about it. There is no there is no. If I want to pick a great physique for myself, 5'9", right? My height's 5'9", right? I would want to think about Phil Heath, the world champion, right?
You know who that is?
I've heard of him. I don't
Phil
follow
Heath.
him. I don't follow
Phil
him.
Heath is a 6 times or 5 times
We're gonna have to look at that
Mr.
guy's
Olympia.
picture.
You could put it up.
We'll put it up. That picture of the guy.
Okay, so Phil Heath, right? But now that is with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
That is not natural. Even though he has great genetics, but it takes a lot. A lot of bodybuilders are dying right now because they're taking a lot of steroids and all of that. So some people go on social media and they see this person the same height as them, and they have the picture that, oh yeah, I can be like this in the next 1 year. It doesn't take 1 year.
Takes less or more?
It takes more.
Probably more.
People even use all the stuff that they're not telling you. Nobody's gonna go on social media and be like, yeah, I'm taking TRT. Or I'm taking steroids to get like this. Everybody's gonna say lifetime natural.
See, that's the thing with social media too, is it's very like people show you the results. They don't show you. Some people show you the behind the scenes, like the grind to get there.
Like
but
the diet?
they show off, like, I mean, some, this is where content comes in though. Some, fitness gurus or just health oriented people are providing content that shows the journey of on top of like the final result. I think that's very valuable. But there's some people out there who just literally, kind of like what Francis was saying, like they show off like the final product.
Yeah.
And then people are kind of discouraged because like, they don't share the journey of getting to that final product. Sometimes it's like it takes years. Sometimes it differs for every person, right? Everybody's physique.
And to be honest with you, some people might take 2 years and some people might get it in 6 months. It's genetics too. I'm not saying that. So I read a book that talks about unfair advantages. So in life, we say, oh yeah, everybody got to be successful, right? So I'm going to tell Chris, just quit your job. Get a loan of $250,000 and you're going to be successful. No, it don't work like that. Success don't work like that. There is always an unfair advantage an unfair advantage added to every success journey.
Right.
So
I feel that.
when I say unfair advantage, Mark Zuckerberg left school, right? Dropped out of Harvard, right? What did he have? He had an advantage of creating all those software, all those technical stuff that he did. That was his unfair advantages. So now it doesn't take anybody just to get off school and just become a Mark Zuckerberg.
Right.
There's always an unfair advantage. So now for bodybuilding, sorry that I went there, but
No, we do that all the time.
We get the metaphor.
Okay,
though.
so right here when I'm talking about bodybuilding, I'm talking about physical advantage.
Right.
Some people pick the right parents. That's what I would say. Some people, I have 2 different clients, right? And if they work out together, if I give them the same plan, it's not gonna work.
It's not gonna
work.
Right.
So now if I see a dude that is my height, 5'9", I'm gonna be like, oh yo, I'm gonna be like that guy next week. I'm gonna be like that next 6 months. Nah, you're not. Because you're different. Metabolic system is different. My lifestyle is different.
Yeah.
My mental state is different. My endurance state is different.
Right. But you had to get there though.
You have to. But I've seen some people work their butt off for 5 years hard. But what they're insinuating in their mind that is their peak physique can still get there.
You can't.
Because this is your physique. This is the height of your natural physique.
Your body type.
You can't go past this. Now, if you want to go past this,
Steroids.
you got to go steroid. And like I said,
That's not the way to go.
A lot of people dying right now from steroid.
So, so after you started working out, how did you end up like keeping the grind going besides your health weight awakening?
Okay, so I would say,
because I know that you post a lot now, and you started like doing like the whole Instagram working out business and stuff.
So your question is transitioning from just doing it for my emotional state to actually trying to put
Yeah.
Okay, so putting content out there is, one day I was in the gym, right? I was sitting in the gym. There was this older guy, like about 45. He was doing shoulder presses with me. And it was like, oh, yo, man, how can I do this? Could you spar me on this? And I sparred him, and I was like, no, bro, you don't have to put the dumbbell in front. You got to put it to the side so you can hit the whole shoulder. And he was like, oh, do you work here? I was like, no, I don't. They're like, do you tell people? Do you train people? I'm like, no, I don't. So he was like, you should kind of do something like that because you kind of make me feel good doing this. I don't know if it was bullshit to me, but it made me feel like there was something out of it.
For sure, yeah.
And after like 2-3 hours, I was like, bro, yeah, I got to go to work. So I got to finish my set and go to work. You're like, wait, you work on top of that? I'm like, yeah. You're like, how about you show guys that work like you that you can actually grow muscle while working? Because I work and I didn't feel like I can actually grow any muscle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can grow healthy because I work a lot. So I don't have time to actually go to the gym. I'm like, man, I've been doing it for 2 years and it's not a problem. And I got a family and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like, maybe you should try to gain an audience and try to make them understand that even if you work 12 hours, even if you work 13 hours, 14 hours, whatever you work, you can use 1 hour each day of the week.
It's the commitment, though.
To do something to your health, which the health is the longevity.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Money is there. Money cannot run away.
Money comes and
goes. Yeah,
it's there, right? You're gonna get it anyways.
Yeah,
but the health is what makes you chase the money.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it was like, if you can make guys see that you can actually work the 12 hours or the 14 hours, whatever work, and you can clock in that 1 hour to make the temple, your body that is getting that money better than it was yesterday, they would do it. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. He said, yeah, just post, tell people about it.
Nice.
Like, okay, I'm going to do that. And that's how I picked up the phone, and started doing it. Until today, anybody I spoke to on my Instagram, I was trying to make them understand, I'm not those bodybuilders that sit down, sleep, wake up, eat, track their calories. No, I'm not. I actually have a life. I work a lot. But that 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes, I put my best in it to make my health better. And that still tallies with me seeing my father go too early. So, yeah, that changed my life.
Man.
I don't have that commitment, though. That's the problem.
I think it's you have to want to commit, though. You have to want to. There's a difference.
Man, dude, that's like my number one flaw, commitment.
It's like a big thing.
In general.
It's a mental thing, too, because you have to push yourself. Because, like, when I used to run a lot, too, and, like, you get to a point where, like, you mentally don't want to run anymore.
Right.
But physically, you're still able to do it. It's just you have to push yourself mentally to say, hey, let's push it 1 mile more, 2 miles more. It's a matter of just committing mentally and, because you're like you said, this is your temple. You're operating this temple via your thoughts and your motivations and your for lack of a better word, just like your spirit, right? You have to push yourself. So how hard you push yourself is going to translate to this temple being transformed. And that's kind of like where I'm trying to get to myself, because I have a lot of questions about like how to get to a good physical state without overexerting. Like you said, like everybody has a different body type.
Yeah.
How do you know too much muscle is exceeding like your body type, and how do you know when you have too little muscle mass? So I think I want to start with that. Like, how do you know? Because I lost a lot of weight during the pre-show conversation. I was telling him how when I was 30, I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I had to omit a lot of things from my diet, and that led me to lose weight. A positive outcome was I was able to reverse my type 2 diabetes. I'm not technically diabetic anymore. However,
congrats.
Thank you. Appreciate it. The consequence, not consequence,
the
but
result.
the subproduct of that is me being slimmer.
Oh.
And
That's a day. I don't know if you've noticed.
That's a good outcome.
No, but I mean, I don't know if you've noticed watching our videos before this. He does look a lot thinner than I do, but at the same time, it's not so much as he looks thinner because he's in better shape. He's just in an under shape. Does that make sense? So
I see what he's trying to do, but okay.
Yeah, no, I get it. You get what I'm saying, though. So I get very subconscious when I start looking at these cameras and stuff, and I start seeing that. But he did try, like I said, I did ghost him twice, but he did tell me that he would work with me if I was really into it. He would help me with my diet plan.
Yeah,
he does do diet plans, right? You do diet plans.
Yeah, I have diet plans. Yeah.
What does your diet consist of?
Yeah, I was going to ask that too.
my diet is very boring.
One time, real quick,
let me say-
one time I saw this guy with his lunch. I'm like, dude, that's a lot of freaking rice. He's like, no, it's 1 cup. I'm like, damn, man.
1 cup of rice is a lot to you?
It looked like
Bro,
it.
I eat like 3 cups of rice a day, bruh.
It's in the culture though. But when
Yeah, I'm Asian.
Hey,
so.
what I'm saying is, what I'm trying to say is that when I just looked at his container, it looked like it was mostly rice, but I thought it was more than 1 cup. But he said, no, I measure my stuff.
So, question regarding that: rice is all carbs.
Yeah.
How does okay? I guess I'll let you answer the question, but to incorporate into your question, how are the macronutrients like split up, like carbs, proteins, fats? Like, and is that like a factor in how you have your diet set up?
Okay, I would say this. Everybody have different ways to measure nutrition plan and all of that, right?
Mhm.
I have my point is 1.5 grams of protein per body weight.
Okay.
So let's say you 180. 1 gram of that is 180 grams of protein, right? Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, no?
I don't know, man. Go ahead.
So 1.5. So that means you have to eat that amount of protein, right? So what I do is actually, there are some weeks when I have high carbs,
Okay.
and there are some times that I have no carbs, and I
Okay.
use fats to fuel my energy.
Okay.
So this is what I do. When you saw me eating, let me address that part. It's in the winter, so I was actually trying to bulk up.
Okay.
So I was eating 1 cup of rice. Rice is very quick digesting for me.
Mm-hmm.
It just goes, rice and potatoes go like easily. I can eat rice and feel tired or feel full. It just goes, my metabolic system, it takes
Okay.
rice out
Nice.
quick.
Okay.
So that's why I take rice. So 1 cup of rice, 2 meals. But on top of that rice, the reason I was telling you it was not just rice is because of the amount of protein that was on top of that rice.
Okay. Okay.
So if I have 1 cup of rice, which is like maybe around 20 something carbs,
Mhm.
right? I was
Is it?
looking
I don't
about,
know, dude. Is
I
it?
was looking.
That's what I'm trying to say.
1
Like,
cup of rice is because I could only compare it to oatmeal. I have 1 cup of half a cup of oatmeal a day, and that gives me about 25 to 30 grams of carbs.
Rice,
it's got
rice
a lot
is
of
a little
fiber,
bit
too.
left.
Rice is
It's a little bit less.
Okay.
It's a little bit less because of the fiber content.
Okay.
So
okay.
the fiber content adds more carb content on that,
Mhm.
right? But fiber is good because fiber, it keeps you full for a long time.
Right.
That's why people use carbs. When I make whey proteins, I use oats, so that way I can stay full for longer.
Nice.
But what I was trying to make him understand is, you looking at the rice because that's what you see. But the chicken or the beef, whatever I was using that time, I always try to make it like about 60 grams of protein.
Okay. That's a lot of protein.
A lot of protein.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm trying to meet, at that time, if I was in the winter bulking, I eat about 190 grams of protein
Per day.
per day.
Wow.
you guys are talking all these grams and stuff, but I still don't know how you guys track this. Like,
So
you have a calculator or something?
I'll give you a very quick one, a very easy one that you can use.
All right.
It's called MyFitnessPal. So MyFitnessPal is a Under Armour app where you could just scan whatever you eating and it's gonna tell you everything about it. The protein.
The scan, the barcode?
You scan the barcode, it's gonna tell you every single thing about it.
Okay.
And when you log in your weight, your height, and everything, it's gonna tell you when you're going past your daily intake. That's what I was using back then. But right now, I would say to everybody now, I don't track my food no more.
Okay.
The reason why I don't track my food no more is because I know what exactly I got to take. I've been doing it for 3 years.
So you know.
And one of the reasons why I stopped tracking is because a lot of people get too engrossed to tracking that it takes away from enjoying the food.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. You sound like you guys are talking like...
No. I enjoy my food. I love rice.
Right.
I enjoy
If you
my
talk to
food
any
too, bro.
Nigerian right now, even though Asians
Yeah,
feel
bro.
like they eat a lot of rice,
man.
talk to any Nigerian right now. They love rice. Like back in Nigeria, we eat rice every Sunday like a celebration.
Nice. That's dope.
So I love rice. I don't mind eating rice every single day, which I still do. But
But you track it.
I know what it is. I have a scoop. I have a 1 cup scoop when I scoop my meal prep. I know what is in the bowl. But back to what you're saying about my meal plan right now. So basically, I don't want to keep shouting at a lot of people in this podcast.
No,
but
by all means, bro.
Yeah.
All you.
Russell, he is a 5-time powerlifting champion.
God damn, this motherfucker is doing all the fucking
Nigerian
big celebrity bodybuilding.
He's a Nigerian. He's a Nigerian.
All right,
though.
all right.
That's why I got to shout him out.
Mm-hmm.
When he's prepping, he brought in something that called cardiac pancake. About 16 grams of protein on a pancake.
Mm-hmm.
I saw this 3 years ago when I started bodybuilding, and that changed my life. So I have cardiac pancakes, egg whites, and one single whole egg for breakfast. Then lunch and dinner before pre-workout, before I work out, because I work out when we get off work.
Right.
So you
that's
your
like,
workout's at the
that's
end
like
of
a
the
minute.
day.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's
okay.
like at the middle of the night.
So I eat the rice or spaghetti. They have protein spaghetti right now, in case you guys don't know.
Okay.
So protein spaghetti.
Nice.
Is
So-
that green one?
No. It looks like the regular spaghetti, but it got 24 grams of protein in it.
You buy that
24
online or you buy
grams
that
of
at Whole
protein.
Foods?
Buy that in Sam's Club, man.
Oh, okay.
You gotta
stuff anywhere.
You gotta
though.
scan stuff now.
Okay. With the fitness
No.
app.
Go to the MyFitnessPal, and whenever you want to buy stuff, just make sure you scan it.
And then
Okay.
it saves it for you, right?
tells
So you
you-
don't have to do it.
Exactly.
Over.
Exactly. So now, I eat those 2 meals while I'm at work, right? And once I get off work, I'm ready to go for the last workout. And mind you, sometimes I do work 10 hours, 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I work a lot. People don't understand how I'm able to do that. But like I said, if fitness is part of your lifestyle, there's no running away from it, which
Exactly,
it should
yeah.
be. If you think about it, back in the caveman days, we have to chase the
The animals.
animals
Yeah.
Hunters.
and kill them.
Hunting and gathering.
Hunters. Yeah.
That's the exercise, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we just order stuff and go pops, and it comes to your front door. And nobody got to go chase the lion,
Yeah.
to chase the meat,
Right.
right?
We got it easy. Yep.
That is what is keeping a lot of people inconsistent about fitness. So I feel like you got to put fitness part of your lifestyle, and you got to prioritize muscle building, especially for men.
Mm-hmm.
And now we can even go there before
That's-
you even ask question.
Yeah.
Testosterone level, immunity, how long can you be physically framed as a man?
Mm-hmm.
All those things ties down to masculinity. It's diet.
See, that's my question right there, because I think, you may be self-conscious, Chris, but you have at least, like, you have meat. I'm like all bones, dude. That's my concern, because I lost weight because I had to lose weight because of my, my diabetic state.
Right.
Now it's like I had to pretty much lose the fat, the padding.
All right.
Now I'm at a point where I want to build
Exactly.
muscle.
Right.
However, it's complicated for me because I
Well,
don't.
let's ask him. So if anybody, a general person, like what is the most basic routine that you would start with somebody, just like regardless of their body type? Like what is like the most, I know, I get what you're saying. There's specifics.
You're about to make me talk a lot now.
There's an asterisk,
I have a lot
though.
to say.
There's an asterisk for me in particular because I don't have a gallbladder, so that
Okay.
changes things. Because I know fat intake, it contributes to.
What I'm about to say is it works for you too.
Let's do this.
I
Let's
have a
go.
lot to say.
Let's go.
All right.
So people mistake fitness for, oh my God, we have to track every single thing. Nah, you don't have to. Now, I might be the first guy on on YouTube saying this. You don't have to track everything.
Yeah.
I don't want to track everything. That's
The-
for
No,
sure.
dude, it sucks.
The body is like, let's put the body. This is hypothetically speaking, so I don't want anybody to judge me for what I'm about to say. The body is like a vehicle. You put gas in it, you burn the gas.
Mm-hmm.
If you put gas in it and you don't go the miles to burn the gas, what happens to the gas?
You still hoard it.
It stays in there.
Yeah.
You are supposed to be maintaining your physique at 2,000 calories.
That's what the daily.
I'm just assuming, hypothetically speaking,
Okay.
right? And you eat 3,000 calories.
Shit, that's me.
What does your body do to the remaining 1,000 calories?
It's right here.
It turns into fat.
It's right here.
Turns into fat.
That is what you just got to tell people. 2 ways to get fit. You either burn more than you eating, or you eat less so you don't have to burn more.
Mm-hmm.
It's as simple as that.
Damn, this motherfucker just blew it.
It's just simple.
I mean, it's pretty
it's
elementary.
common sense. Yeah, it's common sense.
It is.
People don't take their body as a vehicle, but okay, so the reason why I said my food is kind of boring is because I think food as fuel. I don't think food as, oh my God,
savory, delicious.
Look at all the cheese dripping on there.
Yeah, dude.
But mind you, I use seasoning on my food. I'm Nigerian. I season my food.
Okay.
But seasoning is like
I
straight
season my
sodium.
food.
You gotta pass
but
the
that's
recipes
salt.
along
There's
with that.
sodium, but you see how lean I am, right?
Oh, speaking of which, let me see. This is me. This is me right here.
Dude,
Oh, shit.
that's a solar eclipse right there, bro.
And this is 180 pounds, though. This is 180 pounds. You need to see me at 190. But,
Damn.
but what I'm saying is, I season my food.
Okay.
So I'm not telling people, oh, don't season your food and don't care about the taste of the food, because I am a Nigerian, like I said. My taste buds love seasoning. But my point is, you still got to have the mindset that this food is fuel to my body.
Right.
So now.
All right. So now, how would you get him to start?
Let me finish.
All right.
Hold on.
He's getting there. He's
So now,
getting there.
you eat that whole food, but you're not doing the work for the food you just had.
Mm-hmm.
You accumulating deficits. That's food just sitting in your body.
Mm-hmm.
Now you wake up in the mirror and you think you bloated. Oh yeah, that's the food from 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago that you just ate over.
Holy from 2 weeks ago?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. Especially like
I got it from last year.
like
yes. That people don't know how food just sits.
Right.
it
2
sits
weeks
in your
ago.
gut. It sits in your gut too, bro. Like,
That's a probiotic stuff,
It's
right?
food from
Well,
years
That
ago.
you probably
bro.
need.
it depends though. Like
Okay, I'll give you something. I met a woman. She's 300 and something pounds. She's 5'9", just my height.
Mhm.
That is extremely obese. Life at risk.
mm-hmm.
I'm not shitting on her. I'm just trying to make a point. Then I told her, what do you eat? Oh, yeah, sometimes I like to eat pizza. Sometimes I'm looking at her like,
All the junk food.
so I didn't even judge her for that.
Oh.
I said, so after you done eating all this, so what are the activities you do? I just sit down home and record. I play Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty, mind you. So I just sit home, play Call of Duty with my friends. I'm like, no, you're killing yourself. All that food you eat or you ate needs to be burned.
Mm-hmm.
She's burning it all right.
You're not burning nothing.
I know, but I'll just read.
In order to eat that much, you got to be doing approximately 80% of that work, because your body needs only 20% of all that junk you ate.
Wow. Okay.
So you having those amounts falling on you. The appropriate weight for a woman that is 5'9" is about 165.
165. 165 for a 5'9" woman.
And she's like 300 pounds.
Right.
So imagine how many years she just sat home playing games with friends, making money on YouTube,
Okay.
playing video games,
All right.
and just eating all that junk.
She's not burning it.
So that is the clue I want people to get out of this. The food
Is fuel.
is the energy, is the fuel. What are carbs?
Energy.
Carbs break down to what?
Sugar.
Glucose. Glucose is what?
Sugars.
Energy.
Right.
So why don't you want to burn that? When we were made in creation, I don't care if it's God, I don't care if it's, I'm not saying I'm not religious or whatever, you don't have to know, but I don't care if it's God, I don't care if it's the universe, I don't care if it's whatever, but the human body system is meant to take in food to fuel the day. When you don't eat, how do you feel? You feel like shit. You don't want to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
There is no energy source.
Right.
You need the food. So when you put the food in, guess what you do? You're energetic. You want to do
Burn.
stuff.
Yep.
If you don't burn that amount of food that you ate, you either get bigger or you get smaller, depending on what you consumed. So if you eat less and you burn more, what's gonna happen? You're gonna get slimmer.
Slim. Yeah.
That's what
yeah.
I got to do.
Then
That's
wait.
where I'm at, I think.
Then wait. When you eat more and you just sitting down playing video game, what's gonna happen?
You look like this dude.
You're gonna get bigger. So this is I call it common sense, right? But it's not common because people are not facing the fact that we are over consuming, especially in America. Most of our food, when you just scan the bar, when you start using my fitness bar like I told you to do, if you scan foods that you regularly eat, you're going to be scared. Because you're going to see what is entailed in the food. Wanting to give you an heart attack, if you want me to tell you, just Google cheeseburger. That little cheeseburger.
Oh, bro.
Then you see how many calories is in one cheeseburger. Almost 600 and something pounds, or 600 and something calories of a cheeseburger. So imagine them normal dude eating 10 cheeseburgers in a day.
Maybe 3.
That's
I don't know
a lot
about
of
2.
calories.
You
dude.
eat 3 in one meal.
No, I didn't say 1 meal. I was saying like 3 meals. 3 meals.
That's a lot of cheeseburgers.
I used to eat like a pig, though. I used to down like a couple hamburgers in one sitting, and my physical activity did not equalize. I think that's one of the culprits that led to my having diabetes so early.
Right.
Because I was over consuming and I wasn't burning it. But now I'm at a point where like I'm consuming what I should be consuming. However, I'm also doing cardio and making sure I have physical activity every day, which is why I think I'm staying.
Yeah, that
slim.
doesn't make sense though. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. That also was like,
Well, that's why I
you're
said it
trying
was
to gain-
complicated though, because
Oh, 'cause
for me it's the diabetes, because I have to watch my blood sugars. So I only eat a certain amount of carbs. If I overindulge in carbs, I make sure I run. I make sure I burn it. So I guess it's more of like a fear in me, not wanting to hit diabetic
Again.
level again. Yeah.
Right.
So it's like a defense mechanism for me.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
Do you know not everybody that is fit, like that looks, abs, bicep, do you know not everybody is actually healthy?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Do you know that?
no, I
Yes,
didn't know that.
I believe
what
that.
does that
You know
mean?
that?
What does that mean?
So I know some people, I'm not gonna name names.
Right.
Those people are actually, you see them, you think they're a specimen of human being. Oh, he got biceps and tries, good delt. But when they show you their blood work,
Mm-hmm.
you get scared for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why when I coach people, I try to make them understand that please don't go to the extreme on dieting. Let's work our way there. Some people cut out multivitamins. They just eat, chicken, broccoli, and rice. Chicken, broccoli, and rice. Chicken. You're not getting enough nutrient of those things.
Mm-hmm.
And I would advise anybody that's watching fitness, please try to get 1 a day. At least the multivitamins bottle, 1 a day. It's okay. It's okay. Get that multivitamin, because chicken, broccoli, and rice, all the tamales, you don't have all the vitamins that you need to be human. Okay, so let me give an example. Some people work at night.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Vitamin D.
Whoa.
Oh, the sun.
You're not getting it from the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You got to
shit.
supplement that with a pill,
Mm-hmm.
because you're not getting it. Now, some people be like, man, I don't know why I'm feeling tired today. Dude, you can get no sun. Those things are natural endowments that's supposed to provide you with vitamin D. But because of the shift you work in, you can't get it. So,
Right.
bro, go on Amazon. Order your vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin B. Get all those stuff. Because you eating like shit and you're not seeing the sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be healthy. For men, magnesium, zinc.
Oh, I take zinc every day.
If you don't have that, no testosterone flow. You can do bicep all 6 months and you're not going to see no great change.
Because you don't have
So
no
it's the
zinc.
testosterone.
Your testosterone
levels.
is not getting elevated.
Mm.
How do you raise your testosterone levels naturally, though?
Oh,
my God. Hey, this is the guy.
Okay,
The
okay.
organic guy.
Okay, so let me say one thing for her.
Let me get comfortable for this.
Testosterone is very important for men. I'll say that because whenever I go below 10% body fat, I am 10% body fat. I know what people that are with low testosterone faces.
Okay.
Libido goes down. You don't want to have sex.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do nothing. You ate everybody around you. I felt like that.
Ooh.
And I had a girlfriend at that time.
Oh,
And she was
no.
like, oh my God, you mad at everything. And I was like, testosterone is not there. And I did a test. And I saw my result. I'm like, yo, something is wrong here. And the doctor was like, you're too lean. You need to get back up. And he was like, are you prepping for a show? I'm like, no, I'm not prepping for a show. I just want to see how much I can. He said, bro, you got to stop on that.
Oh, wow.
You got to eat up. You got to take your multivitamins and stuff and get back up because you nutrient deficient right now.
Oof.
So you see a doctor every month?
No, every 4 months. I took health serious after my father passed away, just like I said. But testosterone is very important. So now, ways to boost testosterone. One easy way is
Naturally.
just to weight lift. Bench press, deadlift, squats.
Bench press, deadlift, and squats.
For anybody that wants to get into bodybuilding right now, that's your sweetheart. Those are your sweethearts right there.
Say that again.
Those are your sweethearts.
No, which ones?
Bench press,
Bench press.
deadlift, and squats.
How about if you don't have access to a gym? So I have
top 3, but that's the number 1.
Okay.
But he does have a lot of workouts at home that don't require
Home
equipment.
workouts, because the reason I'm asking, because I do have I have a bench at home, but I don't have like the bar with the weights.
He also works with
have
clients.
dumbbells.
He also works with clients that don't have access to equipment.
To that, yeah. I have a new guy that I'm gonna talk about him later when we get off this.
Mm-hmm.
That just joined my client list, but for the compound lifts that I just mentioned, it deadlift, squats, and bench press, it's kind of harder to go to your maximum limits if you don't have equipment.
Mm-hmm.
I always advise people that are starters to go to the gym first.
Mm-hmm.
So you can push your genetic limits like to the max. That's when growth happens.
Okay.
Just doing the regular dumbbell, kettlebell, bands, those are just regular contractions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can never compare what a squat would do to a goblet squat.
Mm-hmm.
They are way different.
Wait, what are those?
A goblet squat is when you take a dumbbell and you put it right in your chest and you
Just
go down
squat.
and up.
Okay.
Those are goblet squats.
Okay.
You can't compare the effectiveness of that to having a whole bar with 45-pound plate and you going to your maximum limits.
Mm-hmm.
You can't compare the effectiveness of that to a goblet squat in the room. So I would advise anybody that wants to you need to actually go into the gym, right? Go into the gym, getting that experience, pushing yourself to the limits, bench press, man. I would say this, sometimes I don't work out much for like 2 months, but my chest is always dominant. That's bench press. I've been doing bench press for a long time. Right
Okay.
now,
What if someone's intimidated to go to the gym? Like, 'cause some people are like,
then
just
you go in times when people are not there.
that covers it right there.
Yeah.
There are times when people are
You know how some people don't they don't want to go to the gym because they're gonna be like, they feel like they're gonna be judged.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
No, I actually record my videos when people are not there. And that's why I chose to go after work. So when people are not there, nobody's trying to show up on your videos. Nobody's reporting you to the guy in front that you recorded him in the
Right.
video.
right.
Okay.
So you put your tripod, put your camera, and you record your stuff. Nobody's there. So now, if you're insecure, which you're not supposed to, if you're just learning fitness, you're not supposed to be. You're trying to work on yourself, right?
Yeah.
But if you are, you should go when nobody's there. So I would say from around 11:30 till like 5:30.
So that being said, are there any metabolic, I guess, hindrances when you work? Does it go against like the circadian rhythm? Does it go against like certain rhythms when you're working out so late and so close to when your body is releasing, melatonin and you're trying to wind down? Like, what's the science?
I like that question. And I like that you know what you're saying. There is a difference between working out in the morning and working out in the evening. A lot of people create content and be like, oh, now the best time to work out is in the night. So we say, the best time to work out is in the morning. I have done both, and I can tell you the result of both.
Okay.
Working out around 3, 5, around that time, it's somewhat the best time to work out.
That's that Mark Wahlberg time.
3 to 5 in the morning.
Yeah, you never
no,
seen
no,
his
no,
thing?
no, no. In the evening,
Oh.
In the evening, 3 to 5.
you've
p.m.
gotten 2 meals in your stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Your body's energetic. Once you take that caffeine or whatever you take to work out with, you have enough strength to push the limit.
Mm-hmm.
Some people wake up fasted and work out fasted. You cannot be that strong. You're not gonna push. You're not gonna do a 350-pound bench press working out fasted. It's
Right.
not possible.
Mm-hmm.
If you do it, then that's not your regular limits. You can actually go 400. If you bench pressing 350 on a fasted stomach working out, that means you're supposed to go like 410, 400.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because there's nothing in your stomach. There is no energy. There's no food fueling your energy to do that workout.
Mm-hmm.
So I would not advise nobody to work out fasted, except if you have a plan and a trainer telling you to.
Or
do that
religion.
or religion, or because you're competing and you're trying to reduce weight. Because some people actually work out fasted because they want to burn more calories. Some people do that. But a regular person, which I am referring to, because I'm not talking to nobody that's competing. I just want people to be healthy. You need to go when you have some food inside of you. So you have food to fuel that workout.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes caffeine will work, but that's not your maximum strength. You need food. The food is what creates the energy inside of you. So you take two, 3 meals, then you work out. You're gonna be strong. So I work out in the night. Mind you, I've already gotten 3 meals before I work out. I have food inside of me. I'm ready to push. And I try to go max. Sometimes I just like, okay, now I put my headphones in. I'm trying to see how much I can go bench press. Sometimes I go 400 and I'm like, oh my God. That's
By yourself? You don't need a spotter?
Please get a spotter. Please get a spotter. The reason I'm saying get a spotter is because I still have a video where I was working out in my house alone.
Mm-hmm.
I put these bars and yeah, it's like almost dying.
Oh, no.
You just by yourself screaming
Oh, dude.
and the next neighbor can hear you.
Help,
Oh, wow.
help.
So I know when to stop though. But that day I was actually sick. I actually had COVID at that point. I had the Rona, I guess. I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want them to demonetize you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had the Rona, and I was just getting off Rona, and I thought I could still bench press 350 or so, and I put the plates on there, and I benched this. I brought it down. I'm like, oh my God,
It's not going up.
Dude.
And you know the mistake I did? I put clips on the plates.
Oh, so you can't
So you
drop
can't
it?
turn it off.
You can drop
I'm
it.
like, oh my
shit.
God, I'm stuck here. And I was recording it. I had the camera.
He's
right
like,
in front
hey
of
man,
me.
screw the Rona. I'm still gonna get this workout in.
I had the
Oh,
camera
shit.
right in front of me, and I was almost crying. The
Oh,
reason I was
dude.
almost crying was because if this thing fell on my neck, nobody would know.
Yeah.
That's
That's
over with.
scary, bro. That's scary.
And I had to find a way. I actually paused it on my chest for like about probably a minute or two just to get the old energy back. Then I managed to push it up, and I told myself never to try that again. So anybody that's watching this right now, you want
Get a
to bench
spotter.
press, please. If you're trying to, no, you don't need to get a spotter every time you're doing a workout.
All right.
But whenever you're trying to try something new, a new attempt to a weight that you're not used to, get a guy behind you. Even though you think that 10 pounds would not be a difference. Oh my God. If you get to 315 and you had 10 pounds to it and it becomes 325, oh my God, you're going to feel the difference. The difference is big. So even if you add in that 5 pound plate to both sides, just call someone to help you, because the body is like a machine, just like I said before. Fueling it's like a car, right? Your brain, your neurons are adjusted to doing that weight.
Gotcha. Yeah.
315. I can do it. Immediately you had 10 pounds to that. Your neurons be like, what is this?
What's good? What's going on? Right?
What are we
This
doing
is new.
here?
Yeah.
Right.
And it can die on you. Now, if a guy can help you go through that 325 in peace, your neurons, your body, your cell adjusts to that. Oh, that's my new high. So next time when I go to the gym, 325 is no more a big deal because I did it the last time, even though there was a spotter. And to correct again, spotters, please don't carry the weights for the person. Act like you're helping them. Because some spotters, I see some spotters just lift the weight for you. Nah, that's not the
That's
thing.
cheating.
You gotta act like you're helping them. When they lose strength, then you help them.
Right.
That's what the spot is supposed to be for.
Okay.
So why I'm saying the neurons and the brain and everything adjusts to that new weight is because the spot is acting like it's helping you push it while you're the only one pushing it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's your new record. You write it down. The next time you bench press 225, it's going to be a breeze.
Okay.
If you eating right and you continue being healthy and you don't do anything wrong, the next time you're going to lift that weight, it's going to be a breeze.
Nice.
So you like your evening schedule then,
Yeah.
as far as working out in the middle of the night?
I like the evening schedule because that's the best way to create content, not because that's the best one that I like.
So what's the best one then for the time
I
for
said 3 to 5
PM.
Yeah, PM.
because you have
that's-
2 meals?
Yeah, you have 2 meals, and they said that's when your body is in the right state to work out. Your body's warm, the sun, especially in the summer. Your body's heated up. You don't need to do cardio in order to go bench press or whatever. Your body's heated up. You are ready. You're ready. You don't need to go and do stretches and stuff like you have blood running through your system.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the best time. But now around the, like you said, circadian rhythm, all that, around, if I'm working out around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock,
PM, AM.
AM,
Mm-hmm.
my body's telling me I'm supposed to be sleeping,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not sleeping.
True.
So that means I got to trick my brain by doing what?
Working out.
Drinking caffeine.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
I'm
then what
actually
time are
still
you going to
tricking
bed?
I'm like around 3 o'clock,
Oh, okay.
3:30. So I'm actually still playing tricks on my mind, on my body system, which is not what I advise people to do. But like I said, the best time is in the afternoon, right? 3 to 5, because your body knows that's the time, that's the peak hour of the 24 hours.
But isn't that the busiest schedule at the?
That's the busiest schedule because people
At the
know
gym.
it's right. Okay, think about it. Is the busiest schedule because people know that's what works best.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. That's what works best. Then your body can rest all through the night around 11, 10 o'clock, and you wake up energized again, and you're ready to hit the gym again.
Man,
I don't know, man. I gotta figure this out.
Try to
It's a
figure it
lot-
out.
It's a lot to take
I
in.
would love to embark on that journey. Like I'm just full transparency. My fear is overeating because I'm afraid that my blood sugars are gonna go high.
Right.
That's my fear. Like I would love to get built, but like as a ex-diabetic, what is a safe zone for me to be consuming so that one, I keep my blood sugars in check. Two, how do I
Without a gallbladder.
without a gallbladder, because fat provides extra nutrition
I have
and energy.
an idea.
Okay.
My mother is actually diabetic, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
You eat food with more fibers.
Fibers. Okay. So beans.
I guess your
Oatmeal.
doctor told you that before.
Yeah. He's told me I have a good diet to sustain. If I want to sustain this, whatever it is that I'm doing right now, and I have my, like you said, experimentation for a couple of years. I did track my food for 2 years. Now I'm at a point in my life where I know
What is what? You have an
what's what.
idea,
I have an idea because my body's used to it.
and you've been tracking it for a while.
I've been tracking it for 2 years. There's no need to track now because it's just like I've assimilated.
Mm-hmm.
So I have that down. It's just going beyond that. It's kind of just like, okay, Karl, like what can I do? What adjustments or what extra set of calories can I like come in, put into my body so that I can exert it and then build muscle? Because like I don't even know the science behind like the blood sugars pumping into the muscles themselves too. So like maybe if I overcome that hurdle and start to build more mass, I won't have to worry about the blood sugars getting high, because if the blood is going into my muscles, I'm not going to be worried about them just like, circulating in the bloodstream. It's just something, it's a fear for me because I haven't experienced it yet. And I don't know what to expect because one, I'm defending myself from getting diabetes ever again in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And two, like, it's testing my boundaries so that like, I want to live a long life, but like, I want to make sure I'm doing it within the parameters of my biology.
That's suitable for you.
Mm-hmm.
They say, what they call them, fibers block sugar receptors. That's what they say.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom currently eats a lot of fiber.
Nice.
Something like rice. Nah. It's something that we actually spike, especially white rice.
White rice.
Spike your sugar level. Especially Asian. You like rice.
I love white rice.
white
yeah.
rice a lot,
yeah.
right? So
yeah.
you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to look for substitutes, which, like you said, oats are part of it.
Brown rice.
Brown rice.
I do some brown
can
rice
work.
too. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not as
brown rice can
flavorful,
work.
but I've done brown
It's
rice.
way better than white rice. White rice has more carbs.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Carbs, sugar, glucose.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, yeah, you got to look for substitutes.
Okay, but if you're saying fiber for me is the key.
No,
to
I'm
get.
not saying that's the key.
Okay.
There's more stuff to
Okay.
just fiber to the key.
Okay.
So now, when you alternate with fiber, right? You can make your meals higher in protein.
Okay.
So a lot of people that are diabetic that I know, I still know one guy that is diabetic, and we talk a lot. And what they did was they started eating a lot of protein. So now on their plates, they have about 70% protein on it.
Whoa, it's a lot.
Protein is digesting. It's good. It's one of the best of all foods.
Mm-hmm.
Goats, cows, beef, whatever.
Chicken.
Now I'm not trying to
He said
piece.
chicken.
I'm not trying to piece any vegetarian up, but I'm just saying, like, protein is the best. It's satiating. Like it's digestible.
Mhm.
It's gonna digest quick. You're gonna enjoy it. If you put protein as a major part of each plate you eat, if you eat 4 times a day, if you eat 3 times a day, if you put protein as the major label of each plate, you shouldn't suffer sugar problems,
Mm-hmm.
which is what I call diabetes. I call diabetes sugar problem.
Oh, it is. Absolutely is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you won't suffer sugar problem if majority of your meals are dominant with protein.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So my mother right now, you can see a plate, you're gonna be like, you have only 3 spoons of rice? Like 3 spoons of rice. And you eating all that? I know some guys that actually eat just beef for their main. They just eat meat.
That's crazy. That's straight up carnivore diet. Yeah.
And some
Yeah,
of them
keto.
go.
That's crazy.
No, some of them go into carnivore diet because of diabetes.
Mm.
A lot of guys that go carnivore because of diabetes, and they're healthy and they're alive. The reason why they're doing that is they're just trying to eliminate all that work between what is fiber and what is not. And they just want to eliminate.
They don't want to think about it, right?
Yeah,
They're
you know
just
what?
like,
I'm going with liver. I'm going with cow liver. I'm sorry if I'm pissing anybody off right now, because when you talk about liver and some people be like, "Oh, he's talking about all this." Nah, I'm just saying. You eat organ meats and all of that. Some
Mhm.
people go all out in that, and they live off that for 5-6 years. So the sugar problem is eliminating glucose off your meals.
Mm-hmm.
Reducing glucose, another alternative. I don't want you to eliminate this because, like you said, Asian, you like rice.
I love my
and all
rice,
that,
man.
right?
But
Like
I've been doing
spaghetti
good
too,
though.
right?
Yeah, I've been doing
Like
good. though.
noodles and stuff.
Noodles, bro, the best.
Okay.
Ramen.
So I don't
udon.
want you to entire eliminate it, but you can actually reduce it and make majority of your bowl. Now you don't have to make it 70% carnivore. You can actually still keep it like 50%, and you can put broccoli, carrots.
Yeah, I try to do
veggies.
broccoli with every like big meal.
Yeah, you
A-
put
a lot of
veggies in
greens.
it.
Yeah, a lot of greens, broccoli, some rice.
Yeah. So
And,
you I would say the best way to do is actually to track it, because you got to track to know what suits you. So now I always tell everybody, the best diet you can ever be on is the one you can do forever.
Oh, word.
And Chris can tell me he can tell you right now that every time he saw me with my bowl working and work, you can tell what is in the bowl.
Rice.
Rice, chicken, or steak, or what. I always have rice with something because I love rice.
Yeah, bro. Rice is like I mean, that's a staple. Like
Okay.
rice with protein, rice with meat. Filipinos are just huge on. I'm sure. I mean, the Mexican culture too, right?
Yeah.
Rice is a nice
A
complementary.
staple. It's a
Yeah,
staple.
yeah. Part of your dish.
Yeah. So I follow a forever meal diet.
Mm-hmm.
Something I can do forever. And if I wake up today, I'm like, oh my God, I'm eating this stuff again. When you feel like that, that's not the diet for you.
Mm-hmm.
The moment you can wake up and you're enthusiastic, like you urging, like, oh man, I gotta go eat this breakfast. That is your forever diet.
I got my forever breakfast for sure.
What's your
For
forever-
sure. My forever breakfast is oatmeal, wild blueberries, and blueberries on top. That I satiate when I think about that.
That's healthy.
I satiate when I
That's
think about
healthy. That's good.
that. And some diabetics out there are gonna say, "What's blueberries? It has natural sugars. What's oatmeal? All carbs. Aren't you supposed to stay away from carbs?" I look like this because I eliminated the saturated fat in my diet. A part of why diabetic individuals are diabetic is because those sugars that's running around in your bloodstream cannot enter the cells because they are being blocked by fat, a buildup of fat.
He knows the stuff.
So I eliminated fat and I eat a lot of carbs as an ex-diabetic. That scares some people. However, I'm living proof. Like my A1C last time I checked was 4.8. That is normal. I used to be at a 9.6, and my breakfast consists of all carbs. Why? Because I eliminated the saturated fats. And another precursor to that too, or another asterisk, is I need to incorporate at least 30 minutes of physical activity every day, no matter what.
Can I talk on that?
No matter what.
Energy exertion is important
Yeah,
for
yeah.
diabetic patients
Yeah.
or anybody that has previous issues, because glucose is burned by doing the activity.
You need to move your
So,
body.
What I told my mom, I'll tell you this. I'm saying it on this podcast right now. I told my mom, "Mommy, you know what? You wake up sometimes, just take a walk to the next street in the morning and come back." And do you know she's been doing this and she sees a difference in her health, and she goes for medical checkup and she feels kind of good.
That's good. I
That's
love to
awesome.
hear that.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I love
So
to hear that.
those glucose that she's eating that she's thinking she's avoiding, she's actually burning.
She's burning it up.
With the extra workout.
Mm-hmm.
So everything we're talking about, health,
That's a lot, dude. It's a lot.
still
It's a lot
boils
to take
down.
in.
It
It's a
still
lot to
boils
take in.
down to fitness.
Yeah.
Fitness
Yeah.
and diet.
Fitness and diet. Diet.
Right.
I would say diet is part of fitness too.
It's a lifestyle. Like you said, it's a
Yes,
lifestyle.
It's still a lifestyle.
Yeah. And similar to you, Francis, my awakening was because
diabetes scare.
diabetes. So like I was just like, okay, now it's not like a Band-Aid fix where like the doctors told me I had to take metformin. I was just like, you know what? No, there has to be something permanent. Like, and it's a lifestyle change. Like I have to, I look forward to scheduling. Like it comes back to this 24-hour thing where in that 24 hours in a day, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of where am I going to place that?
Right.
It's in.
After work, or is it going to be before I go to bed? After I do like my editing sessions after work? It's just when. Prioritize when. And there are days where I'm just like, bro, I can't. I don't want to do this. But you have to push yourself. That's when like discipline comes in too. And once discipline, we were speaking about habits earlier too. Once you have the discipline to do something consistently, you don't have to like push yourself as hard because it's habitual at that point. So it's a lot of elements.
I'm gonna have to get back to this guy and figure out how I can get into his fucking client list and shit. And see
Me
if I
too,
can
me
do
too.
it.
Because I would like to get. I want to get built.
We're gonna have to get this guy back on.
Well, not
man.
built, but lean. Because I know my body.
We're gonna
type.
have
I'm
to get
slim.
Francis back on, man. Francis, what do you want to tell your people out there? You have something you want to plug?
Wait, I want to answer this question.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You were talking something about habits, right?
Yeah.
When fitness becomes something that you can never skip a day to do, you're on your way to getting healthy. You're on your way to being healthy. A lot of people wants to get summer shredded. The ladies will say summer body or whatever they say.
Mm-hmm.
That is not a lifestyle.
That's a trend.
That's a
You're
season.
doing it for a season.
Hmm.
You're trying to do it so when you get on the beach in July, 4th of July, everybody's digging you.
All right.
That's not a lifestyle. Now, the people that do it even without the season are always the successful people. Think about it. Kobe Bryant would say, late Kobe Bryant would say, he tries his shots even when people were not in the court.
Oh yeah, I love that. The mama mentality is the mama
You know,
mentality.
Nobody's in the court, and you were trying it even when people were not there. It's the same thing as fitness.
All right. So speaking of fitness, let's close out with what is your most basic workout routine you recommend for the regular Joe out there, the regular Jane out there?
Anybody that's trying to get in fitness, I will say,
Simple.
simple. take your cardiovascular health serious.
What is that?
Cardiovascular.
Okay.
Cardio?
He'll
Wake
break it
up
down.
in the
He'll break it down.
morning, jog to the street near you, and jog back
That's it.
every single day.
That's the basic.
That alone would change your entire life.
All right.
I'm not telling them go in there and go bench press.
All right.
I'm not saying that.
Just jog.
Okay, let me break this down to you. Just like I was saying. Yeah. So my father didn't have to grow big biceps. All the doctor felt that he should have done that would have kept him alive
Was run.
was just run. Was just run. They say if he would have run every single day to get his cardio health going, he would have succeeded for another 6 years.
Wow. That's incredible.
So the simplest thing to do is just jog. So
Just-
anybody
just
out there
Feel
listening,
your heartbeat. Once your heart rate goes up,
elevate your heart rate.
extend that for a little bit, right?
Elevate your heart rate.
Yeah, and
Keep it
watch-
simple.
And watch what you eat. Too,
And watch
'cause
what you eat.
Just want to eat anything.
Choobie, let's plug you in. What is it we're going to tell the people?
Yeah, so I just want people to be healthy. Like, so my goal, my current goal right now with fitness, journey and everything, is to touch anybody health-wise as much as I can.
Where can these people find you?
You can meet me on Instagram, Choobie27.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We'll put that
Let's
right
talk.
here.
DM me and let's talk about it.
Hit him up.
If you're in the Chicagoland, I can actually support you. I got meal plans. I can work with you because as much people I can save. If I can save people from health,
Right.
like to be healthy, that's my goal. That's what I feel is my goal.
All right, guys.
love that.
Well, Choobie here. Thank you for joining us, man. Much appreciated.
Yeah,
You know,
anytime, man.
we're going to have
This
to get
is
you
dope,
back
man.
on.
Yeah, I want him back on, man.
We're gonna get you back on. We're gonna listen to the more of this, more detail. Hopefully by then, when I have him back on, I'm already training with him.
Let's see. Yeah, we'll see the difference in this guy.
So
No, yeah, I want to use him
yeah.
as one of my picture posts.
You're on blast now. You're on blast now. It's gonna happen.
all right, guys, thank you for joining us. It's another episode of 312 with my
Thanks.
co-host
Thanks,
Karl
fellas.
Solano, Francis, aka Choobie 27.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Peace out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit us up on Instagram. We have his handle. Follow our handles too if you're interested. Other than that, hopefully we found something valuable in this episode. See you in the next one. Peace.